Hello there, beautiful Gemini energies. Welcome back to my channel, my Tarot Nook. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. So thank you to all returning subscribers and viewers. Your support to my channel means a lot. We are growing and I sincerely love and appreciate you for that. All right, to all new viewers, welcome. We hope you enjoy your stay. This is a safe space for everybody. You're welcome to use the comment section to speak your piece about your situation, timestamp any part of the reading, discuss, and I usually ask a couple of questions along the way. You can participate that way if you'd like as well. All right, please do subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I do variety style readings, and you can check my playlist if you want. Also, like these videos, they certainly do help, and of course you're always welcome to comment at any point in time. All right, so just a quick heads up, I am doing a channel giveaway. So the next reading I post for the next series, I'm going to be giving one of each of these to 2 different lucky winners. All right, so be on the lookout for that. Check the description box, the comments pinned, and the community tab during the month of December. Okay, so all the details will be in that reading. All right, so for this reading, I'm going to check in to see what's next for you and your person. I'm going to get this reading to be as close to an almost personal reading as I can, but do keep in mind it is still general because it's not going to be specific to each of you that are here. All right, so if it doesn't resonate, also check your other placements. I'll also check in with your soul journey together with you and this person, even though right now you may or may not be together. Okay, and I'm going to be using the decks that are in the giveaway. So this will be your deck, and this will be their deck. Okay, so let's see what's going on here for a Gemini. Right, so this is a super safe space for everybody, by the way. I don't know if I've already said that, but just know that. So I actually monitor all the comments before I release them, and I haven't, had many issues with anybody, but I'm just saying that's how much your, safety or peace of mind, is to me. It's super important. And I only say this because sometimes these readings, they may kind of cause a little, anxiety or maybe come up to the top as negative, whether it's for you or the cross watcher that's here watching about you. So that's not my intentions, y'all. I'm just gonna still read the tarot for what it is. All right, so just kind of keep that in mind. I am a super direct reader, and I have nothing but love, and I set intentions for each card. Okay, so let me see. I've been cutting the cards, so I'm just gonna keep that momentum going. We have a wedding. Okay, so marriage, forever, the one, and union. We have single, alone, isolation, guarded. Change, regeneration, growth, metamorphosis, cycles, mask, hidden motive, conceal, disguise, and lying. And we're going to pull one more. The grass is greener. Ornament deck, social media, spying, online dating, reminiscing, networking. All right, let's see what's going on with you. My cats are always jumping on this thing, I swear to God. It's like, I should have a clip to clip the clock down, but I should. That's where it should stop. All right, my beautiful Geminis, what's on your mind? We have the Knight of Coins. Your feelings for the situation is the Ace of Wands in reverse. Your feelings for them, the Five of Coins. The Sun in reverse for what's in your way. We have the Chariot in reverse for what you want from them right now. We have the Moon for what's next for you with them and towards them. Bottom of the deck energy for you is the Justice in reverse. And let's see what's going on with them. All right. We have the Strength card for them in the reverse for what's on their mind. Their feelings for the situation is the Five of Wands in reverse. And we also have their feelings for you is the Five of Swords. You can still see that. What's in their way is the Hierophant. What do they want from you right now is the Page of Cups. And what's next for them with you or towards you is the Eight of Pentacles. Their energy for the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands in reverse. Alrighty. Let's see what's going on here for you. All right, so up here it feels like someone's having like a what if moment. What if, you know, this is somebody that I would like to be with, or I can be with for the rest of my life, or what if it's meant to be or not meant to be. There's just like a what if question, and I don't think it's just coming from you, it's also coming from their side. I do feel like right now there could be potential issues here. Maybe somebody's resisting change, or just a cycle continuously repeats itself. Your situation could still feel like there's hope for it, but somebody hasn't been honest. Somebody may have had hidden motives. Somebody could have been using somebody else, or the other, obviously. But the situation here, you know, both of you are single. There's a lot of, you know, checking on each other on social media. I do feel like, you know, there's hope for the idea of the grass being greener. Like there's just better options out there, but nobody's getting anywhere with nobody else. So nobody, it's like you two are just single and alone and just not together right now. I do feel like there's change could take place though for both of you during this time, so things can improve. But for right now, there's just also a little bit of a jealousy. So whatever breakup it was due to whatever lies, or somebody disguising who they were, not being honest, wearing that mask, somebody is still in that jealous state because of that. There's like just it wasn't like a good feeling to go through. Okay, so where you are here overall, we have the Justice card, Gemini in reverse. This is a Libra energy. While there is an overall energy of reconciliation vibes pushing through, something here was just done to you that was just very bad or wrong. Somebody was just really, really dishonest. It shows up again, you know, almost like, you know, there's a karmic situation here that needs to happen just so for some of you to feel better, or this person could be going through something karmically right now, and it's almost making you not feel good about it or whatever, but it feels like, you know, justice is being served or needs to be served somehow. But you're not, like I said, you're not manifesting like harm or thinking harm, but from the areas that need, you know, healing, you're wanting justice to be served. Like if your heart is healing, hurting, you'd like for them to be hurting in their heart or something like that. But like, again, it's not a negative thing. It's just more from a karmic level. And this is somebody here, I feel like that avoids their karmic debts. So I feel like they keep you in some type of a cycle. They consistently lie. They could, I'm so sorry if you're here as a cross watcher. It's not meant to be rude, but there's just a level of dishonesty. Now, I'm not seeing twin flames. I haven't, you know, jumped in. I like to read the cards with you and surprise myself along the way. But, you know, again, with this Justice card, I do feel like there's an unaccountable energy here. Maybe you're also being unaccountable for the things you need to be working on. But somebody was caught in a lie and it keeps showing up. And there's a huge sign of unfair treatment. Okay, so take that as it resonates for you. The Knight of Coins here for you, you know, in terms of what's on your mind. I feel like a lot of you want to grow and advance yourselves, get yourselves in a more stable place. But, you know, you might be also on your mind thinking about whether this person might be messaging you or will they be reaching out to you. I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you're just kind of trying to put yourself in a place where you're being patient or stabilizing things for your own good. But this is an energy that still comes to the top of your mind. They could be a Taurus or an Aries. And you know, I feel like you just want to have them be dedicated to the truth, to being, you know, what they want from you. Again, this is a you and them reading. This is not like what's coming into your life. This is you and them, like a pre-established energy is already here for you and them. All right, the Ace of Wands for the feelings for your current situation. You are definitely feeling set back in the connection. There's delays. Some things are just not taking off, like whether you need to talk, whether you need to communicate, whether you need to move on. You're just not really doing a whole lot about it. It's like you're just stopping. And I feel like for a lot of you, you know, this is, it feels like the energy also just something just stopped with them out of nowhere. So it just kind of, you know, when maybe the truths were being revealed, it just set things back heavily for some of you, okay? The Five of Coins here, your feelings for them. I feel like, you would like to kind of reignite something here. Again, this is a Taurus energy again. So let me know if you're talking to a Taurus, or if you have Taurus, or if they have Taurus in their charts. But, or if you do, but, essentially here we're looking at a place where things just did not, again, materialize positively for you. There was a lot more loss than there was a gain for you. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're feeling hurt, disappointed, set back. This is somebody that could have also set you back financially. So I don't feel like, again, you're like sitting here waiting for them to reach out, but there's a reconciliation on the mind would bring a lot of clarity between how you're feeling and clarifying like what you need to decide on. All right. So I don't feel like you're waiting for them, because the Justice is in the reverse here, and this person really kind of did a number on you. Okay, they could have played you, honestly, for all we know here. So, but you're very strong-minded here with the Knight of Coins. Okay, you're not like stupid or dumb about it. You're just kind of ramping yourself up, and you're being more cautious. You're actually, this whole thing could have been an actual karmic lesson for the both of you here, whatever caused this change and the separation, the split, so that you can like establish your own power is honestly what I'm getting, like realizing your value, your worth, what to be careful for, what to look out for, to kind of like basically protect yourself at a higher level. Okay, now where they are, we have this strength with what's on their mind in the reverse, the Five of Wands in the reverse for their feelings for the situation, and their feelings for you is Five of Swords. So definitely a challenge, okay, is up here. Two strong energies, both are in the reverse. Ego obviously is at play. But I feel like with what's on their mind here, they're feeling very inadequate, all right? Because this is a connection that you both have had, so there was some type of a meaning. This wasn't like a one-night thing or a one-day thing. They're coming from a place where they're realizing they're not necessarily good at relationships, or they really lack to bring what it takes to make a relationship strong. So I feel like, for a lot of you, this is somebody that has low self-esteem. They don't mind being with different random people. Like consistency and commitment may just not be, their thing or cup of tea, if you want to call it that. But, this is somebody that has also misbehaved in the past, behavior-wise, whether, throwing a fit, tantrums and stuff like that. And I feel like that's just eating at their thoughts. The Five of Wands in the reverse, I kind of like it. Their feelings for the situation. I feel like they want to, take a minute here and clear the air. But they're trying to respect the differences right now. This is somebody, because they realize they also kind of have their own toxic things that they did. They're not going to try to like fly through the doors, at least not with the Five of Wands, because they want to avoid conflict and they want to reach a solution. So to resolve the conflict with a solution, they're actually in a place where they are withdrawn. They're trying to think it through because their confidence isn't super strong right now. So in terms of like their feelings for the situation right now, I do feel like this is somebody that really wants to call a truce, and I feel like they feel like it's time to compromise. So, or they're interested in compromising or having a conversation. But we do have the Five of Swords with how they're seeing you. This is, or their feelings for you. This is Aquarius energy. I do feel like with you, they feel a little defeated. All right. But they are, they are looking at you as somebody that's super strong, and you're like in survival mode. It's like you're really guarded. I do feel like, their feelings towards you here, discovering the lie and hurting the feelings. They're into that. They're aware of that. And I feel like for a lot of you, it just feels like, you may have walked away rather than fighting the fight, or just kind of distance yourself. But this is somebody that's still expecting some type of a argument that may kind of need to come to the top. And I feel like this is somebody, that maybe for some of you, they're very guarded themselves because you could play mind games sometimes. So I feel like maybe this is somebody that feels a little inadequate because they kind of like you essentially may have asked them a question in such a way, or went finding out something in such a way because when you asked them directly, they betrayed your trust and they lied about something. So you essentially may have had to go find something out because the mask, right? Hidden motive, concealing something. Okay, so moving forward here, the Sun sign in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, the Moon. So we have three major arcana here for you, Gemini. The Sun in reverse, what's in your way? Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, you might have unrealistic expectations. Your ego could definitely be in the way, but that's okay. Pride is okay. Pride is okay, no matter where it shows. But in this situation here, it's something that you need to be paying attention to. So I also feel like, maybe you're being too hard on yourself or having oppressive thoughts and feelings versus being optimistic, you're being pessimistic, right? We have two feeling left out in the cold by your partner. So I do feel like for some of you here, your self-esteem here could be impacted. There could have been something like the broken love, a broken connection, a broken engagement, a broken cancel, something canceled, like a canceled wedding actually showing up here with the sun. And then we have wedding. So some type of a situation ended up getting canceled. And I do feel like you're still healing from that heavily. Like it really kind of brings you sadness sometimes with that experience. Like I said, this person wasn't necessarily being honest. The chair in reverse, what do you want from them? It's showing up in the reverse. Yeah, I will read it as something here where you want them to kind of have direction versus lack direction, have self-control versus being erratic and, acting out the way they want. And also just to kind of be a little bit more compassionate and having boundaries. If they're going to be with you, having healthy boundaries for the lifestyle that they would want to have with you, like respect the connection. But this is somebody that is being faced by obstacles, and I feel like for you, these are the obstacles that will kind of block things because you're very, very guarded and you're still hurting. Like you're healing, but you're hurting from like being kind of left out in cold. Like, I don't want to say ignored, but just not prioritized. The moon here, for what's next for you towards them, Pisces energies here. I do feel like, for some of you, honestly, this person may have a reputation about of being a cheater, or this is something that you thought you could have with them, but as you get to know them, you're realizing, well, maybe they have a pattern. Like there's some things that are going through your mind here. And I feel like the biggest thing, you don't want to feel like you're always having to be on edge. I feel like for a lot of you, you're realizing things are not what they seem. If not, you need to tune into that because essentially here, these issues are not kind of yours, but they're bringing the secrecy and the mystery and the lack of awareness here that, this person is like not bringing to the connection, like keeping things true and honest. It's causing insecurities for you as well. I do feel like for a lot of you here, you're not going to want to play the vague game anymore. And, if it is what it is, if this person likes to pretend like things are being miscommunicated or misunderstood, then maybe things are just really not what they seem because we do have the mask. And I do feel like you want them to not have the mask and to be their true selves, but that might be asking a little too much from this energy right now, okay? So the Hierophant here, with the 5, number 5, this is a Taurus energy. I think I've said this multiple times. So we have a Taurus energy. What's in their way? You could also have Taurus in your charts because of this. This is somebody that, is very disciplined in the sense that they want what they want. All right. This is somebody that doesn't like to make waves. And I feel like, for the most part, they don't want to clash or get into a place where like things are going to get called out, where they have to feel in their strength inadequate all over again. Just somebody that kind of almost wants to kind of avoid the lesson learning pain part of things and just go straight to, okay, let's start a new page. Okay. I do feel like this is somebody that may have issues with commitment because it's what's in their way. So what they want is to perhaps hang out and do things, but maybe have some shared values that makes you guys like fun together. But in terms of like growing something right now, I don't think this is what they want. I feel like more what they want here is to honestly, they want to have a compromise like we talked about here. So they want to offer some type of a commitment, but it's not the commitment where marriage is happening, like no moving in, none of that. Maybe a commitment to being honest, telling you the truth and things. So it could be just that. So it's not like they're trying to like get locked down in anything. And I don't think that's what you want. But their thinking here is to commit to the be honest, to be truthful. So if you do have the conversation with them because of this moon, and or just your intentions are kind of conveyed to them, they could make that compromise. Okay, so it's not like they are unwilling, but it's just that this is not something that is normal for them, like especially if they have a reputation by just being like a dater and all that stuff like that. The Page of Cups here, you know, what they want from you specifically, you know, or at least right now, or what do they really want? They really want to reach out. They really want to communicate with you. They want to reconcile, all right? This is a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra energy. They want to offer some type of fairness to the environment. I feel like they want to bring some kind of passion forward, you know, something, you know, maybe deal with you with compassion versus kind of being defensive. I feel like that's what, you know, they want. And I feel like towards you, or what they want from you is for you to also be compassionate, okay? And for you to be understanding and for you to consider the opportunity that there's a new love here. Or if they're asking for like a new love connection with a commitment to being true and honest, for you to consider that. So it just feels like they want to be that, and they also want you to have that, like, you know, mindset. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, hurt is hurt, Gemini, but maybe you need to be a little bit more sensitive with them. I don't know, because they're definitely feeling inadequate, and they're definitely paying attention to that. And then we have the Ten of Wands here. You know, overall, we were talking about, you know, feeling inadequate and everything. This is somebody that really, really, really is having a hard time. They're carrying the burden of the separation, or of the being exposed for being a liar or whatever. They're carrying it heavily. Okay, so they're having some resentment towards themselves though. So it's not like a negative resentment, it's a self-awareness resentment, like, oh my gosh, this was just, I want to do it, I want to fix it, I want to do better. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles here with what's next with them, for you, with them towards you, or with them and you. And I feel like they want to work towards this. I feel like this is somebody that wants to take action. And I you know, if they're in their right thinking mind, in their grown-up mind, they really want to exercise patience here, and like maybe they want to like truly try being good. They want to try to be better. All right. This is somebody that in the past may have felt like they're way out of their depth. But because I'm reading it from what's next, you know, I feel like they're wanting to fix what they have maybe resisted in the past. So if they have been lazy in the past, or they haven't been able to change things, they want to fix all that. And they want to change to work it out. Okay. So now normally though, it's going to start with a little bit here and there, because it's not like they have all the answers, but you know, they're okay putting in the work. Okay. They're okay with that. But they're not necessarily going to achieve it and climb right away. Okay, so it might take some time. All right, so Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm going to post some hidden truth messages for you, meant for you to them, and then for them, meant from them towards you. Okay. And if you're still here, thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you stayed till the very end, I'll have a question for you. You can answer that as well. And I thank you so much for supporting the channel in those ways. So your first message to them is, it was my fault, but I blamed you. We also have, I regret lying to you. And you have, I left you before you could leave me. Yeah. So I wonder if you're happy without me, is what they'd like to ask you. I will wait for a sign from you. Maybe they would like for you to reach out, because they can't assess the whole energy. And I can't stop thinking about you. So you see where it's at. Okay. And let me post some oracle messages for you to close this reading, Gemini. This is an oracle message meant for you to hear from your frequency, from your higher self, from the universe. However you want to receive it, with whatever intentions. Focus on these messages. Pay attention to them if you would like. Okay. Let's see what we have for you. What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. All right. And we also have, you could use some self-care time, like right now. So schedule it in. Take care of yourself. And we also have, your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. And finally, if you've been here before, you know what I'm about to do. But if you're new, I usually ask you to write the word that shows up here to claim this reading. It also lets me know you stayed with me till the very end, and I sincerely appreciate you for that. So your word that you can type in the comment section is creation. You can claim this reading that way. You can let me know you stayed with me till the very end. You can let me know what's going on with you. And your message is, the flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. All right. New cycle may be on the horizon. All right, my beauties. Love you guys. Take care.